U.S. launches powerful strikes against Islamic State in Nigeria, Trump says. Now, keep in mind, this is on Christmas Day. So, Humberto, if you want to pull up the actual tweet from the president, President Trump has said that the U.S. launched a powerful and deadly strike against the Islamic State group in northwestern Nigeria. The U.S. leader described it as a terrorist scum, accusing the group of targeting and viciously killing primarily innocent Christians. Trump said the U.S. military executed numerous perfect strikes, while the U.S. Africa Command later reported that Thursday's attack was carried out in coordination with Nigeria in Sokoto State. Nigerian Foreign Minister Joseph Maitama Tugger told the BBC it was a joint operation. So to all the people that are saying he did this by himself, he cannot, no, they asked for help. The president came and supported it. And they told BBC it was a joint operation targeting terrorists, and it has nothing to do with a particular religion, without naming IS, which is ISIS, the Islamic State northwestern Nigeria group. Specifically, Tugger said that the operation had been planned for quite some time and had used intelligence information provided by the Nigerian side. The minister did not rule out further strikes, adding that this depended on decisions to be taken by the leadership of the two countries. In this post on Truth Social later Thursday, Trump said that under my leadership, our country will not allow radical Islamic terrorism to prosper. In November, Trump ordered the U.S. military to prepare for action in Nigeria to tackle Islamist military group. Humberto, do you have the video of the clip of what happened? Do you have the video? While you're pulling that up, Vinny, I'll come to you first. What are your thoughts about what happened yesterday? Remember this, Vinny. Here's what people are going to say. I thought they said no more wars. What is this all about? How come this? How come that? And these are good arguments. These are good topics to debate. Where do you stand with this?
And Pat, let them argue. Let them complain. Let them cry. Let them whine. You know who's not whining and who's not complaining today? You know who's not, Pat? All the Nigerian families who have been getting slaughtered and murdered in church. These aren't enemy combatants. They're not holding up arms. They're in church praying to God in Jesus Christ, Pat. You already know this is an emotional topic for me, but these Islamic terrorists always try to use our Christian holidays to instill fear. I absolutely love that the president chose Christmas to instill fear into theirs, okay? No more playing games, no more, okay? And that's the launch. That's the launch off of one of our battle crews. Good for them, okay? They're gonna think twice once they go in this church with women, children, everybody praying. It's about time, Pat. And people are going to say, no new wars. I already know the same old cast. No new wars. This isn't a war, okay? This is an intervention with their government. How's it a war if the government of the country that you're attacking is in on it? No, this is an ISIS problem, okay? And this is, guys, this is what leadership looks like. And finally, somebody is sticking up for the Christians. Everybody else has somebody sticking up for them, whether it be, Jewish or whatever it is, okay? And today, the same people are going to complain. Go ahead. Go and complain. Nobody cares. The Christians don't care. And guess what? People are like, well, Christianity is about love and peace. Yeah, it is. But we're not supposed to lay down and get murdered, Pat. I think this is such an amazing move by the president. And what a great tactical move on Christmas. Who would have thought? You think they're sitting there going, oh, they're going to attack us on Jesus Christ's birthday? No. Pat, this is one of the best news that I've heard in a while. And Nicki Minaj's voice, all of us talking on this podcast, it got to the president and they heard it, Pat. I'm so happy.
Adam, what do you think about this? Great feedback there, Vinny. Adam, where are you at with this?
Of course. I mean, the famous phrase, not all Muslims are terrorists. But if you're just connecting dots here, all terrorists are Islamic extremists. I'm sorry to say this, but if you just look at the math, look at the data, the top 10 terrorist networks in the world all happen to be Islamists. Okay, so let me just run down this list real quick. Maybe you've heard of these groups. So you have ISIS, you have Al-Qaeda, you have Islamic Jihad, you have the Taliban, you have Boko Haram, which is in Nigeria, you have ISIS-K, they did the bombing, I believe, in Russia not too long ago. Hezbollah, Hamas, for you ladies and gentlemen, that think they're a peaceful organization. Al-Shabaab, the Houthis in Yemen, and Islamic Jihad in Palestine, that's rounding out the list. So again, not all Muslims are terrorists. I have Muslim friends, I have Arab friends, I have friends from all over the world. But let's just connect some dots here and explain there is a terrorism problem within Islam. Now, Nigeria is the latest, but we saw what happened in Syria. We're seeing what's happening all around the world. I feel like I'm in the movie Zoolander, where I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, where it's the same story over and over again. And the biggest problem is you have these weak leaders, these weak, feckless losers in the West who are like, come on, guys, let's be tolerant. And then boom, their society explodes.
By the way, I want you to watch this. If you watch this here, I have 2 clips for you, okay, of folks in Nigeria begging for help. Here's a pastor, a Nigerian pastor speaking out for help. Go ahead, Humberto.
Look at it today. Is there any Muslim here?
I can't hear it.
United Nations, I know you're watching it. American Senate, you are watching what I'm doing, I'm saying here. Special advisor to Trump. Now, please tell Trump to save our life in Nigeria. They are killing Christians in Nigeria, massacre Christians. If they say they kill Muslims, Muslims are being killed. By who? By Muslims. Look at it today.
So,
By the way, this is one pastor, and video I sent it to you directly as well. But I have another one I want you to watch as well. It's another man here. This is a man. Here's a man who is saying, please come help us. Watch this, pleading for the president to show up. Go for it, Humberto.
Come and save Nigeria. We are facing a lot in this country. The terrorism, the Boko Haram, they are killing our brothers and sisters. The U.S. government, please come and save Nigeria. Don't mind whatever our leaders are saying. The terrorism, the Boko Haram, the banditry, they are killing our brothers everywhere in Nigerians. The killings is not only the Christians. They are killing both Muslims and Christians. They are killing everybody. The U.S. government.
Humberto, you can pause it right there. Tom, where are you at with this? I mean, this is the people pleading for us to help them out.
Yeah, this is a success of leadership and a failure of leadership. And the first thing that I'll respond to real quick is to all those in the media and to all the pundits that are out there. They're saying, oh, no new wars, no new wars. This is not a war. We've already had a war on terror. We already have a war on ISIS. We are already going after that. This is a victory for the pressure that got put on a president, and his name is not Donald Trump. It's Bola Tinubu of Nigeria. Bola Tinubu in Nigeria said, oh, I welcome foreign aid. Send me arms. I need to fight. And the word he kept using was insurgents. And in November, after this podcast, and Nicki Minaj, God bless you for speaking to I think it was the ambassador's office of the UN. God bless you for doing that thing and raising it, because it reached Donald Trump's ears and he wasn't ignoring it. But then the president was saying, oh, Trump, I'll take your aid, I'll take your military stuff. I need to fight insurgencies. And finally, in December, just weeks ago, Bola Tinubu says there was no religious persecution. No, wait. We may have an issue with ISIS. We may have an issue with this. He flatly rejected claims of religious persecution. And now he came back and said, not only do you need your aid, I need your aid for ISIS, and I need it in ISIS because, well, yes, Christians are being persecuted. The pressure wasn't put on Trump. It was put on Bola Tinubu, who had pride, who had ego, and then said, yes, I need your help. I want your help. And with that green light, a friend, a country that we trade oil with and all these things says, I need help. Trump didn't start a war. He responded to a president that finally decided to help his own people.
Yeah, and you know, I know the debate is coming about, I thought no war. I know they're going to come attack the president nonstop all day today. And they're going to say, you know, this is your president. I'm so disappointed in my vote for him. And they're going to give that message. There is nothing more exciting than when I run into people that are wearing this gear, Merry Christmas, boldly. Mario's been wearing this every day, wherever he's going, the VT gear here, the future looks bright. And when you open it up here, it says future looks bright. I love seeing the future looks bright hat that Tom's got on, or you got the faith over fear gear. Record-breaking number of people are wearing the merch gear that we have with us. And there's some massive announcements that I'll be making here very, very soon to you guys, what our plans are going into 2026 with this of VT merch. We want tens of millions of people to represent this here. My suggestion to you, wear these things boldly. If you support our brand, you like what we do, you don't want us to take money from Qatar or some of these other organizations that are coming and offering money to own podcasts and shows, I highly recommend you support brands that are able to give their opinions and thoughts freely. And if you believe the future looks bright like we do, I am certain the future looks bright. Let me give you guys a crazy story. In 1997, Apple did $816 million of losses. Their top line revenue in 1997, they lost $816 million in 1997. Today, Apple makes $1.1 billion per day.
Wow.
They lost $1 billion in a year in 97. Today, they make $1.1 billion a day. They believe the future looks bright. Now they're a $4 trillion organization. For us, for some of you guys that may be celebrating Christmas, and honestly, maybe things weren't going right for you. Maybe I've had the Christmas when I'm sitting, I'm like, is anything going to turn around for me? Is life going to change at all? Like, is this how it's going to be? What am I going to get my break? You know that feeling how like you feel like, man, like you're carrying a lot, like the feeling of you go to Christmas and everybody's giving gifts. And it's like that one movie, 4 Christmases, where Dallas, Denver, all the brothers come in, and Vince Vaughn is the big brother that's making all this money now. And he brings the recent Xbox and he brings all this stuff. And he says, did you not see the minimum of $10 and the other guy a flashlight? I don't know if you guys remember that scene. Sometimes that may be the Christmas. Things are not going right for you. Yesterday, Vinny was sharing a story with me, which is an incredible, incredible story that I want to share with you guys, which is what we believe in. Have you ever heard of a guy named Jack Strauss? You ever heard of Jack Strauss? Can you do me a favor, Humberto? Type in Jack Strauss, then put poker. Jack Strauss, S-T-R-A-U-S-S, and type in poker. Craziest story of Jack Strauss. One day, Jack Strauss in 1982, this man that Humberto is about to pull up his picture because Humberto is so fast and quick and phenomenal. This guy's playing poker in 1982. He's in a World Series poker tournament, okay? Right there. That man right there. Zoom in a little bit. He's in the 1982 World Series poker. You know the big tournament that people win $10 million? In 1982, that guy right there is getting off the table because he called all in and he has no chips left. He's thinking. He gets up to leave. And then all of a sudden they say, no, Jack, you have one last $500 chip left. He says, you're kidding me. They said, no. All right. I mean, you only got one chip left, $500, which is what? Nothing. He takes the $500 chip and he keeps doubling it and doubling it and doubling it and doubling it. You know what ends up happening to him? He wins the flipping 82 World Series poker.
Wow.
Did you hear the story? Well, some of you are watching this. You're like, dude, I'm down to my last chip. I'm trying to figure life out. I went all into my business. I took money out of my 401k. My wife and I wanted to start a restaurant. We did this. This Christmas was rough. We stayed home. We didn't go anywhere. We got some basic gifts, $10 Amazon gift cards. Life can turn around if you think long-term. That's what we believe in. That's what happened to every single one of us because we believe the future looks bright. So if you believe the future looks bright and you support our brand, go to vtmerch.com, place an order for yourself, whether it's the Merry Christmas gear, whether it's the future looks bright, Faith Over Fear, or the shoes, FLB. We're excited about big plans we got in 2026, and I'll tell you more about it in the first week that we do the podcast in January of 2026.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.